Hello, ma'am. This is Mahima Shetty from ForumQ. I'm presenting you my the mini project which I have made. This is an discussion based website which is called ForumQ. Now I have named it ForumQ because it's just like a forum. The users comes and post their views, and other people just post their opinions regarding that. So the speciality of this thing is this is a cool website. Uh, there is actually foreign queue. Basically, here we go anonymous. So if the user is actually finding something, some website which they can go anonymously without their names and all those stuff, so they can actually come here and post their views. Okay, so there are six genres. We can take it as many as we can, but for instance, I have taken just six of them. So if you want to see any of the posts, you just double click and you just get all those views which people had posted under each section, yeah, under each category. So if you just look about the music, so you can go through these music sessions through first they have posted this thing, then afterwards they have posted uh, next thing. So it's like basically a down approach. There are about fashion also, the well-being, meditation, and most of stuff. Fitness, yeah, it is fitness too, and creates a career. So anything related to those replies and all those stuff, they can the user can anonymously put. The anonymously means there is no need to register, no need to log in and all those stuff. You just, if you want to create anything under these sections, then you just go to the create option. There is form which have been created and just made it attractive by using some of those CSS tools. So if you want to put any name, your name you can put, or just leave it as it is. If I'm like, if the username is Samir, like this, and he's from India, and he actually talks about well-being. Okay, just check it out how what actually they speak in well-being. Okay, so actually they're talking about meditation. So let's get this character into meditation stuff. So it's Samir. So for example, my name is Samir, and I actually want to talk. I'm from India, so there is a drop-down list which one user can actually pick any country they belong to, or if not. And for example, I'm from India and talk about well-being, so they were actually posting about meditations. So hey there, this is Samir. I also meditate early morning. This is early morning. Yeah. So, hey there, this is Samir. I also meditate early morning. So, after completing all the stuff, I just click on the submit button. So, after clicking on submit button, there is an option, the pop-up comes like your submission had been successfully posted. So, where had been posted? It's here in home tab. You can see it's under well-being. If you go down, it shows like Samir Deshmukh from India at the time, which this is the time now, and it actually shows here, hey there, this is Samir, I also meditate early morning. So if reading this thing, some other person comes and create another, if some other person's name is Kishore Patel, and he is from France, for example, and he is in well-being after in post. So he just like, hey Samir, I had started meditation. Started meditation yesterday. There is a submit button. Okay, so your submission has been successfully posted. Right? So there is a home button here under the well-being thing. They also see that Kishore Patel from France, his Samira have started the meditation yesterday. So this is how these things work. If you want to sing the carrier, there are a lot of people discussed. That's just a dummy information I just put to make it like a real thing. If anyone wants to come and post, they can post in here. I just by myself. I just put it all those conversations. So yeah, and after we have discussed this home tab and create tab, now go to the contact. Now just a small intro, nothing else, and there is cute social media buttons here. So if you click on, if you want to check anything about my LinkedIn, so they can check it here, and they can actually go into the LinkedIn stuff. So I just go back and find there's YouTube, Instagram, so all those links have been actually put in inside these icons. So whenever they press this thing, so another thing comes up. Okay. So there's an help button. This is not necessarily needed, but just for formality, just put like how to create a tab, how to do this and do that, how to submit and how to view your content. This is a small thing I just did. Anyways, all we have did with this, all the stuff has been actually covered. Now let's get to back to the backend thing, the code which I have been created. So this is the code. This is actually a lengthier code. So I made it for two HTML, then there is two PHP code here, index and. For example, if I take there is a home button, which is the sorry, this is the home button. So uh, if you see these icons are not actually created from extra LX brush, which is there in Google APIs. So I have created with this form. It actually look beautiful for me. So I actually put it in the icon display. So the all those settings on the stuff it's in under icon display and these animations are not being created inside that itself. Now there is a sweet intro and also the button. In this case, I actually use the button group. Now the button group is like here. I have actually used it, given them proper width and height, just to make it clear, like formally visibly good. And afterwards, I just beautified it with many this forward things and all those stuff. And if you click on it, it actually shows the backend content. So all the backend content are actually stored here in the PHP file. The backend is things that I will show that database too. There is create button. Now create file here. So it actually shows a form like thing. Actually, it's a form, and I actually put many drop down buttons. Actually beautified it, the buttons and the shadow thing. So it should look a real thing. Many have the formats, the menu bars and all those stuff, the top navigation bar, everything, the forwarding stuff has all been created in this thing. And there is the thing is same, just I have used the div which is form beautify and put all the CSS things inside the div class itself. There is an contact thing. This is simpler. Just to live about this thing first. So I have made the story content and stuff. Also, there is I've only taken few of them social media because I'm actually not active in all. And all those stuff had been actually, you know, go if we go in here and all the stuff. It's in here. And there is finally of help too. Help tab. Now there is an help. Yeah, so it's just for a formality. Someone who is new to the website, they, they won't feel it strange then. if if all those methods had been written. So this way I have been created the files and all the stuff everything. So actually it's a very big. I have worked for 3 days inside and actually want to uh, connect the backend thing in front. So now let's check about the backend process, how I made and all this stuff. Okay, so this there is a database called ForumQ, the name itself, and it is a table inside. So all the thing which have been written, it's actually saved here with the timestamp, the first name and the last name, the country, the category, the category wise it had actually been displayed as you can see here. This thing, the home tab, actually the category, actually there is a good coding part which have been done here. When you see the category, that is home tab, it is in home tab. Yeah. So here there had been a code written inside, and it's actually been a long struggle to do that coding as well, but fortunately that worked. So, so the submissions and all these things. Um, so there is the queries and all, and also the main query which actually implemented this category thing. It's here, the category one. The results, the field name, everything. This is some of the image I just put in for the help thing. And let's talk about um, database. It's, it's hiding. So the recent thing, the Kishore Patel and Sameer thing, this boat is there inside. It had been posted last, so many of them had posted before. Afterwards, I had posted the last. So actually, people can actually chat with each other if possible without. They can actually go anonymous by writing some fake name. So it's like completely uh, free, giving complete freedom for them to just express what they want to say with no name repeat. It's a liberty kind of thing. So that's it from my side. Thank you for listening. I hope you have liked my work. Actually, struggling a lot to. The one thing I just remaining is that hosting a website, since it's a website with kind of with a I am SQL database and all the stuff. So it needs a special kind of hosting thing, and actually not aware of how to proceed with that. It would take time a little, but the main part of developing the main website had been actually done, fortunately. And yeah, this is from my side. Thank you, ma'am.